Hi, Mr. Tesara. Today we're going to talk about the exportation of grapes and a business dedicated of it. Our team. We are Katherine Miines, Gean, Coba, and me, Patricia Hernandez. The company that I'm going to present is Ec3. This is a Peruvian company who based its work on cultivating, processing, and developing products for the most demanding consumers in the world. Our vision: by 2025, Ec3 will be a leading company in innovation, producing, and exporting healthy and excellent tasting food throughout the year, making people happy. Our mission: Ec3 will be a creative and innovative family working the land and the water with great care and passion to transform it into rich and healthy foods that are taken to families around the world. And last, our values. Ec3 is an honest worker who works with passion, putting desire to everything he does, always respecting the rules and his people. He is committed, innovate, and humble, always acting with a positive mind. Every organization do a SWOT analysis to develop a full awarenesses of all the factors involved in making a business decision. So our strengths. The first is experience cultivating and elaborating products under the highest quality standards. 2, sustainable and safe processes approved by different certifications like BRCGS Food Safety Certification, Global GAP, Non-GMO, OEA certification, and more. Now the weaknesses. The company is not doesn't have a vertical integration in its supply chain. 2, limited capacity productive of fresh grapes. Now the opportunities. The first opportunity we have is the United States Peru Trade Promotion Agreement. The second is the high demand for fresh grapes in the US. And finally, our threats. Growth local producers of fresh grapes. And demand for new varieties of these fruits. Now our chosen product. Our product is fresh grapes. The harmonized system code of this product is 08061010, fresh grapes. This fruit is a highly demanded product in the US market due to their large amount of nutrients like antioxidants, vitamin A, B6, C, and K, and minerals such as calcium, iron, and potassium. being our country one of the main suppliers of grapes in that market.
Or exports destinations is the US because in this country exists a high demand of fresh grapes. Target. Our clients are people with a healthy lifestyle who opt for products with high nutritional value. Broker. A broker for our company is very important since it can advise use when carrying out operations online. Since this is an intermediary to facilitate between being a seller or a buyer. In our case, a vendor will be in charge of executing this operation. Its main function is to act as an intermediary between its clients and the market, finding a seller when its clients give it a buy order or a buyer when its clients gives it a sell order. In case of broker service in foreign trade operations, they are based on intermediary helping. In the search for our company to clients and find the safe and correct way to make them financially viable. Also, only intermediary between its clients and buyer or suppliers. Normally, brokers work under an international mercantile commissions contract model. I will give you an example of a sales of financial broker. Our export destination is in the country of the United States. In this case, we will hear the service of a financial broker who will help you with the search for clients. We'll sell the product acting as a representative of our business in the country, charging a commissions for each sale made. It will also manage the necessary documentation to enter the product. So when it informs you about the transactions made, we will keep way to export. And finally, the administrative broker. This type of broker is responsible for carrying all the documentation activities of the merchandise that is in transit. Their exclusivity in documentation suggests that they are necessary when you have your own personalized equipment. Thank you.
Good evening, Professor. I'm Katherine Miines, and I will now continue with the presentation of the services of the Customs Agency. RENSA Customs Agency Services. In our case, we have decided to choose the Customs Agency RENSA, which provides us with the following services. Integrated Logistics Services. They offer the most complete maritime export process to any country in the world. Warehousing. They offer everything from in-transit warehousing to stock cargo storage. They also provide warehousing for specialized cargo such as grain, hazardous materials, and frozen cargo. Distribution. Um, they offer the transfer of merchandise from their own or a third-party distribution centers to its final destination, providing efficiency, safety, and effectiveness to your operations. Transport. They offer transportation of temperature-controlled goods, regular and oversized cargo, and hazardous cargo to a port terminal or to any point in the country. Customers warehousing management. Its service comprises the management of operations, camps, or others in its own facilities, providing an effective and efficient response to your operations. Value-add services. They offer a customs logistics solution for foreign trade operations, providing permanent legal advice. Customs brokerage. Um, They are in charge of the logistics of storage and handling in temporary storage of exclusive containers, refers, routes cargo, roll-on, roll-off cargo, and project cargo from different sectors of the foreign trade industry. Temporary warehousing. The service has an integral solution for the entire supply chain, with it includes cross-docking, order picking, specialized maquila, and others. Justification for the choice of the customs agency. The agency with which we will be working is RENSA. However, it should be noted that for the choice of our agency, we take many factors into account, which could be the following. First, as a first point, we have the opinion that the client has or had of the company. For this, we have the comments that the company Renza has in social networks, as well as the opinion of some exporting colleagues. The opinion was very good on both factors, which helps in our choice. Two, for the second point of why we choose Rensa, we took into account our own opinion. That is, we searched about which were the best agency in Peru, of which Rensa stood out. After that, we looked for information about the services offered, and there were several such as warehousing, distributions, transport, temporary warehousing, among others. Final. Um, and the third and last point for which we also choose Renza is because and on of its many commitments as a company is to practice actions that leads to the care of the environment, as well as to the train its inter team, and we have a good internal structure where they ensure good practice throughout the logistics process. And it is for the reasons that RANSA will be the customs agency that will help us during the whole export process, which in our case will be fresh green grapes to the destination market to the USA. And that's all. Thank you.